Alright. 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 Oh shoot, forgot one last thing. Hold on. I can wait till it loads in, but I need to stand up and make sure something's ready in case the dog starts wandering around. You make sure doors are closed. Okay. Alright, so. Excuse me. Some kind of anomalous reading. I don't know what that means either. Okay. And the thingy's done. I'll probably keep some hay on hand pretty much all the time, since I won't be able to get a silo for quite some time. But for the most part, they'll be able to just... the chickens will just be able to eat grass. You can touch grass, much like I need. That's not where that goes. Okay, it's a Monday, so Marnie's isn't gonna be open most days. Freaking never the days you need it to be open. I'll still go and run down there just in case maybe I got my days mixed up. But we can still get some stuff done down in the forest. You know, I don't remember that box being there, and so I got excited thinking maybe I could, you know, shop. And it is after 9, somehow. Marnie. Fucking awful, as always. Okay. Will we find any forageables? Yes, we will. Silver sweet tea. Give that to Abigail, keep getting hearts. So yeah, we're starting to get fishing experience, which is good. Unfortunately, it's super slow. 15 per day. We've already got more than that in forage as those, we've already gotten at least that much. As forage is 7 for each thing you pick up. And then the moss off of a tree is at least 1. And I only know that because I used it to level up once. Fuck you, Marna. And if I remember correctly, Tuesdays also suck for her. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering wrong, though. Just making sure the exploding tree hasn't exploded recently. Hey, Smelly, how you doing? Just pushing. No quest. Let's take a look at the Trap Derby. Okay, bookseller doesn't come until the end of the month. So I should be fine to spend most of my money on chickens. Although, let's also be real, I'm not going to be able to. There's nothing that I would want that I'd be able to afford from the bookseller anyways. Chicken statue, sure. Oh. No, Windows, you're not updating. I like Windows 10, not really, but I know Windows 11 is hot garbage. Plan. 2 plans. That's 14 experience right there. Foraging experience. Another 4 coral is another 28. Fantastic. We got more than 56 today, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see if Abigail's in her house for once. David the guinea pig. Nope. No goth here. Okay, so what else can we do? Well, we're gonna be getting chickens. That fill up the coop, so we can start getting farming experience and eventually a daily source of money. Um, we'll need to get the Joja membership soon since we're doing things wrong here. That includes making the wrong choice with the community center. What else? What else? Crab pots. Still keep the crab pots full. And once we get to level 2, we can buy regular bait instead of having to buy this weird specialized bait. And honestly, we might have enough of the specialized bait to get to level 2. Ooh, a copper ore. Just the one. We'll need to go to the bus stop to check for any more forage there. But that's gonna be it for this day in the game. Would you look at that? One whole piece of forage. Would have missed out on otherwise. $870. Weather report: green rain has descended upon the valley. Dot 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 dot. Oh, and the TV's not working. Cool. This is more trees than yesterday. Saw the weather report last night. Not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Okay. That's a lot. That's a decent amount of moss. I vaguely remembered this from Juana Sparking's video after when 6 came out, but I've forgotten. Ooh, seaweed. So is the point of this just to be able to get more moss than you normally would? Well, moss and fiber from the looks of it. And the different seeds. Excuse me. Ooh, maybe there'll be more seaweed on the beach. Maybe none of these can give you green algae. That would make the fish ponds so much easier. I might need actually end up having to bomb trees out sooner than I thought. I was just thinking, this probably looks super fucking suspicious of makes the player look super suspicious. Like this had never happened before, and then the player moves in. Mossy seed. Rare wild trees. Hmm. Probably these weird looking ones. Okay. Dang, even trees out here. You know, let's run by Marnie's place and see if maybe she's open today. Although it does kind of sound like everyone's going to be at the saloon. I don't know, she's here, but okay, that didn't really pan out. Well, this little bit of experience, a little bit of experience from Moss will help out at least. What would the doctor say? Nope. I wonder what would happen if you got knocked out in like the secret woods or something. Would you still wake up in Harvey's? You know, I can't do that, Willie. I don't have anything to give to Abigail, but yeah, the green rain's not that bad. Of course, this hat was black when I got up this morning. Just kidding. Ugh. Wait, he shows up even on the green rain. I don't know if Willie's got anything weird to say. Actually, he wasn't. Yeah, he was. Oh. I think he was in the saloon. Either way, it's past his closing time. I did put bait in. It's a really weird looking one. Looks like a giant fiddlehead fern. In fact, I bet if you chop it down, you get fiddlehead ferns. Joe's Mart's open. I'm not gonna buy anything. I just want to see if they act any different. Long shot, but maybe I can. give gifts today. Or at least, not right now. Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, I didn't even realize I got 2 seaweed out of the one this at the start of the day. That's fantastic. Oh, it's Demetrius. Okay, that's more than enough moss for the time being. I'm just gonna gather more because I have a serious problem apparently. You know, I think instead of saving up shrimp, I'm gonna save up crabs for the pond, whatever the hell it's called. Okay, we've got enough seaweed. We just need one more algae. Amazing. Green Day. That's the joke I should have made earlier. Green Day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to start palming soon. I think I'm gonna get stuck in the house sooner than I thought due to the green rain. Let's run to Marnie's first and buy some chickens. I think I have enough where I should be able to fill up the entire hen house. X. Brown. P. And sure, E. EXP. I can get 23. Doghouse, dark doghouse, cat tree, dark cat tree, birdhouse. That's new. I'm broke. Oh well. We'll make money soonish. We'll start making money more consistently. That's all the seaweed and algae we needed for the pond. Granted, we don't have the money or stones for it, but I just spent all that money. So, yeah, we'll find a way to get some. See, there's 40 bucks right there. That's like 2 whole stones, I think. And if I ever get really and truly desperate for money, I can always play farm. I really don't want to. But it is an option. Sorry, Sam, I don't have a Samethyst. Oh god, I'm gonna have to upgrade my house at some point. And I'm gonna have to do that before I get blocked in. Okay, so that green rain is good for... Ooh, a train. Is good for getting moss. It also seems like it populates quite a few trees in the world even after things over. So it'd be good for wood if you were allowed to chop trees. I am not. Well, looks like I would get something off of it. Well, that was disappointing. Okay, so we'll keep hay and bait in toolbar for when I need it. Do I remember to... I did. Say hi to the chickens. There's one. Is that E, X, or P? E. It's P, X, and P. Well, I've got 5 days of hay, and then a little bit more. I should have checked out how much my pond's gonna cost me. And also figured out how much stone I'm gonna need. But I think it was somewhere around 5,000 and then 300. This might take a while. Nope, no lightning rod. Also no mayo machine. There's 3. There's 4. Okay, so we've got farming and fishing at speed. Just getting a little bit every single day. Thanks, worms. That helps. Well, that's a good question. Do you guys see the artifact spots, as being worms or sticks? Twigs, rather. I've always thought they were worms. Why would worms be pointing out where some weird treasure theme is? I don't know, why would twigs be doing that? I think that's half the stones we need. Figures anytime I start to actually enjoy the music, it's like, nah, fuck you, I'm out. These ones, however, look like grass, because they're kind of green. And I guess, well, they could be another part of a plant, since we're getting seeds from them anyways. I'll worry about Willy once we actually start getting low on bait. Since I think we've got enough to hold out until he sells just regular bait. Also, I'm a little bit on the broke side and I need a lot of money. I've not been sleeping well. And just like that, everything's back to more normal, like magic. Yep. Train came yesterday, so I don't know what you're waiting on. Also, they don't seem to actually stop here. Honestly, that's something I could see them doing if they want to add another late game location like Ginger Island is like some far off mountain or something that you go to by train. Oh hey, sweet pea. A pike frenzy has begun in town. Shane can't take advantage of it. Those are worth 5 apiece. It's not very much, but it is money. And since I don't have any real use for moss at the moment, I mean, I'd like to make some mushroom stumps, but mushroom logs, whatever the hell they're called. But I can't get hard wood for it. So, and plus, as long as I don't sell all the moss I've got, I would probably be fine. Got so much on Green Rain that got so much from Green Day that I should be fine. Another sweet pea. How's this? This weekend, the 20th through the 21st, come prove your freshwater skills and win prizes. Hmm. Oh, that must be the rainbow trout thing. Shame I'm not allowed to fish. That's a cat, not a rock. Whoops. Cat's dead now. Yeah, that should be more than enough. We'll just sell any more that comes out. Got enough copper for a bar. Ah, you don't get any reward. Oh, shit. Okay. Creeping up on 1K. We want to stay clear and sunny, so I don't... Oh. We finally got made enough for you to be interested in. Okay. So... The fruit cave is usually the better one to go with, because you get stuff that's a lot easier to get there than it is to get the normal way. Making mushrooms the wrong one. However, mushrooms also gives me daily... I'm going with mushrooms. What the hell's this? Seriously, what is that? Two, three, four. They're still too small to ever lay eggs, so... Which will happen first? Farming or fishing? Fishing had a head start, but also has a bigger gap and slower increase. Farming... Personally, I think farming's gonna level up first. It has a smaller distance to go, and I think I'm getting 20 experience every day from petting the chickens, and they're just going to get faster once they get up to laying eggs. Okay. I guess I'll swing by the traveling merchant later. I don't think there's anything I'm ever going to need from them again, but I guess I can swing by. The exploding tree hasn't exploded in a while. Tea sapling wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I'm just short. Also, I need to be saving money for more practical things, like a fish pond. I think I already checked these trashes. Discount, and I get a ticket. I'd rather not spend this money right now, but... well, anytime that one comes up, I need to do it just so I don't have to spend as much on copper or on ores in general for all the different things I'm gonna need it for. Like, eventually I will want a silo, so I don't have to pay 50 bucks for each single piece of. So I don't have to pay a bunch of money for hay in the spring. What the hell is that? Hmm. Well, you know what? I will plant the peach sapling. Actually, no. I'm not going to. I'm gonna save it for now. I'll plant it eventually, but I have a plan. That plan's the greenhouse. I know the greenhouse is a long ways away because I have to first buy the Joja membership, and then I have to buy the greenhouse repair, but oh, I forgot to check the beach. Son of a beach. Sand at the beach. Oh hey, a spicy boy. 2 spicy boys. You know, I haven't listened to myself in a long time for setting up audio, so kind of wonder how bad everything's been sounding. Makes sense why no one comes by. Also makes sense no one comes by because you're boring as hell. I mean, look, I'm just doing the same routine day in, day out. Basically the same routine. It does change up ever so slightly here and there, but no. There was something I needed to do. Shit. Oh, I was supposed to check Robin's. No. Oh, beach. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. You could be able to get a fish pond at least started by the end of the month at this rate. And with that, now that I've said that out loud, I'm going to be getting no money the rest of the month. Why did I come in here? Why does it say food and spirits if there aren't any spirits in the game? All, all the alcohol there is wine, beer, pale ale, and mead. And I don't think any of those have a high enough alcohol content to be classified as spirits. The hell's that? Mystery boxes can now be found. What? More than doubled my money. I'm gathering data on the correlation, blah blah blah. Oh, cool, cool, cool. No. The trout derby has begun. Shame I can't participate. Seriously, what is that? Okay, we'll need to grab more bait. Chicken time! That's level for farming. Alright, now the question is, will farming reach level 2 before fishing does? I'm still putting it on farming. Farming's, even with its head start, fishing is going to be so slow compared to farming now that it's more than double, I think, with the chickens laying eggs. I could start saving until I have a mayonnaise machine, but no. Maybe once I actually have a decent amount of money. Actually, I don't even have a way to make a mayonnaise machine. I don't think. No, I did save a earth crystal. Looks like I missed a few trees. I mean, can you really blame me? Look at this mess. I'm stuck. Okay. Where are you supposed to find the mystery gifts, boxes, whatever they are? Finally! Best hat acquired. Just showed it back up. I could have sworn that once you got a trash can hat, it was supposed to stay off for the rest of the day. What's gonna be... Alright, what's gonna be the next level up? We'll be foraging to whatever level it's going to. Farming to... What the hell? Mining to or fishing to. I think mining to is gonna be the last of those to happen. I'm not even including combat on here because it's gonna take until foraging gets to level 10. Mining is going to be the last of those four. Then probably foraging is the next slowest because it's got the most distance to cover. Even if I'm starting to get ways to work on getting it done more consistently. Then fishing, and then the next one to be done will be farming. Farming's probably going to catch up to foraging pretty quick. Especially if I can get a barn, too. But that's neither here nor there. 5,200. Okay, we've got about 150 stone. I know it's 20 bucks to each stone, and we need 5,000 on top of that. Okay, so let's just say we need 45 stone. That's 900 more, so we need about 6,000 bucks. That's not too bad, especially now that the chickens are laying. Sure, it'll take a while for them to actually start making that much money, but every little bit will help. Plus, we've also got the mushrooms are going to start coming in. What do mushrooms even smell like? Not a lot of mushrooms grow out in the desert. Like, I'm sure there's... Ooh, 3 copper ore, that's nice. I'm sure there's some, but... I mean, probably like decay. Kind of musty. So, I think foraging has the potential to have the most XP gains in a day, but it's not consistent. Whereas fishing and farming are going to be consistent, and farming is just so much more than fishing is. Oh, that was the cat. Ooh, a rock. That's 20 bucks right there, at least. Oh, yeah. You know, I was right. 45. Now it's 44. I don't think I went down into the forest. The other day, I was thinking about the YouTube channel Blade, or yeah, I'm just gonna say Blade. He does a lot of Stardew, but it's like super technical and into the programming side of it. Um, he's done a few times where he went and proved that you could get to level 10 in one day on a few skills. Combat, you have to get married and lose, need to have and lose so many kids just to go and kill them all in a single day. You need a whole bunch of them. Um, and then for fishing, he was able to do it by getting a whole bunch of ponds, and then like an entire map full of ponds, and then going and spending the rest of the day fishing, ending on the legend. Um, but now I think he'd have to redo that one if because he'd have to Like, I think it would be easier to do, but it would be technically harder to set up since you'd have to wait until about noon every day before you can even leave the house, or else you'd get that extra free level. Um, Farming would probably be easy, just get a bunch of crops ready and harvest them all. I don't know what would be, maybe potatoes, since you'd be starting off so low, and you'd get the extra potatoes for, actually, are potatoes just extra money, or are they also extra experience? But because you can't really do animals because you get because they'd suck. You won't get very much experience from them. But you could fill up an entire farm within a season and then have it ready for harvest and then just harvest the entire farm in one day. Although, well, you can get rare crows. You'd end up losing a fair bit to crows. I don't know. Combat, fishing, farming, foraging would, well, you can get seeds from like trash cans or dug up or shaking trees without getting experience. Farming level 1. Level 6 foraging, I was wrong. Wow. Oh, I got excited there. So we're just going to be getting extra 200's nothing to turn my nose up at. Farming, foraging. Foraging, you could just make a bunch of trees and chop them all down. I mean, if you mining, mining would probably be rough. You'd have to have like really good luck and just maybe you could get to Skull Caverns without actually getting a mining experience just by using bombs to get to the bottom of the mine, bottom of the mine. Hmm. But as far as getting the actual experience would be rough. I think that would be like you'd have to have the absolute perfect amount of luck to be able to do mining. Foraging would be hard, but I think you could do it. Yeah, especially now that well, no, you get the recipe for the mushroom logs from leveling up foraging. Hmm. I was gonna say you could just set up a whole bunch of those by getting hardwood from fish ponds or mine boxes. So you'd probably want to already have your I don't know what is this one of those drier outer things? foraging all the way to level 10 in one day. You could get a bunch of seeds you could accumulate a bunch of seeds very slowly through trash cans and the like. You probably have to bomb to keep your farm clean so you can actually get out because of how long you'd... Well, and trees spread, so... I don't know how long it's going to take for that to dry out. I'll go run my usual route and then come back to it. So you get a bunch of trees, and because you assume you already get mining to level 10, so you have you can get yourself an iridium axe and make it either probably do it so that it's one chop faster, or whatever that enchantment's called from the volcano, where you can just chop trees faster. I think that's one of the ones it has. If not, go for the one that that removes the energy cost, so you can keep doing it all day. I'm getting money more easy now. I can afford an eel. The eel deal. It's gonna be a long time before this ever goes into a pond. James Pond. License to krill. Right. Single day foraging 10. Yeah. Get your axe really good. Use some food to... I'm sure there's some food you can make without getting any foraging experience that would increase your foraging skill, so that you, if you didn't have the no energy loss from the axe, you could get extra swings out of it. I guess you don't even really need the iridium axe. You could just use bombs to soften up the trees and then finish them off with the axe. Oh, Willie's going to participate. Good for him. Bread. I don't know if bombs give mining experience. I don't think they do, but they might. But, okay, assume bombs do give experience, so we can't do that. Through other methods, you could... I think you can get the ore you would need to get a iridium pickaxe, such as through geodes, especially omni geodes, which you can get from an octopus. So you would eventually be able to get your perfect pickaxe. Hmm. Then I guess you get. Actually, I think he has done mining in one day. And it used a lot of, like, just using the elevator over and over again to reset a floor to where hopefully there'd be something good, like, within reach of the elevator. Hmm. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, though. I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched any of his stuff. I don't even know if he's consistently putting things out anymore. Okay, we've got 7 more days worth of bait. Will that be enough to... Will that be enough to get to level 2? Hope so. Alright, let's check in on the mushrooms. Nope, still going. Okay, so the first thing to go in will be snails, and then crabs, and then either octopus or rainbow trout. Tuna, pufferfish, and eel are way, way, way down the line. Like, I honestly shouldn't be saving them way down the line. I wish there was an actual follow-up to this. Some of the letters just seemed like nothing actually happens. Each one of these rocks is $20 I don't have to spend. So that's another 60 bucks save right there. Since we've got almost decent amount of daily income, I don't think we'll have any problem with getting a fish pond started by the end of the month. Heck, I might even be able to finish by the end of the week. Well, get it started by the end of the week. We're going with crabs for our... They nerfed the Mushroom Cave. Mushroom Cave was every day. That's full honky. Going with crabs, as you get a pearl from Willy when you do crabs. Crabs will be second pond. First pond is going to be snails. For algae. And crabs are second for seaweed. I'm going to have to double check that they actually do give seaweed. I'm pretty sure they do. I think it's all the beach crab pot guys give out seaweed when you put them in a pond. That is a stone. Stone Luigi. Can't make it. Oh my, chiseled it. Ooh, a coal. What? There's another 60 bucks saved. So, the first skill to hit 10 is going to be either farming or foraging. I think it's a bit hard to tell now, but I'm leaning more towards farming because as time goes on, I'll be able to invest more and more time, energy, and resources into it so that it levels up faster and faster. It's going to actually scale. Foraging won't really scale. Foraging is going to be slow and pretty inconsistent. But it does have a 5 level lead on farming. But hopefully we'll get fishing up to level 2 by the end of the stream. not allowed to touch those. Also, no idea where I'm supposed to find boxes. I mean, mystery boxes. My main guess would be from killing monsters, in which case we're not going to see any for a very long time. Rainbow shells, yay. Oh, for a second I thought he was a piece of coral. Shit, without that extra money, especially from the rainbow shells, I might even be able to get the fish pond started like tomorrow. Okay, so 163, that means we need 37, which is 20 each, so 740, so you would need 5740 to get started on fish pond. I'm just gonna run back in and see if Abigail's there. I'm aware on Wednesdays your shop's closed, and I hate Pierre for it, and several other things, but how long does that stay up? Okay. Hmm. I was just going through the keyboard and checking out what was hotkey and what was not. There's not a lot of hotkeys. T is to enter the chat box thing. I think Y was the emotes. M is for the map. And everything else. E is for inventory. F is for journal. 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 A possum? I didn't know they put possums in here. Possums are cool. Only marsupial outside of Australia. They look kind of threatening from certain angles, but they can't get rabies, and they eat ticks, which are bad. Can I break the dehydrator or whatever it's called? I can. Place 5 pieces of fruit or edible mushrooms inside to dry them. Okay, this can go in the house. I should honestly leave it in the cave. Will that be enough? Maybe. Maybe. I think it is enough. Especially if we can get some more stones somewhere. Garbage. Okay, yeah, it is more beneficial to be drying these out. So yeah, I think I'll sell the the uncommons, but the commons I'm just gonna hold on to and dry out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Since perfection's not gonna be my goal for a while, I think I'm gonna do something I never do. When I hit 10 foraging, I'm not gonna take the iridium quality perk. I'm gonna take the locate shit perk. I've never bothered to take that perk, profession, whatever the hell the name is, for it, because I've never really seen the point of it. once you kind of know the spawn locations, you can just grab them right away. Ooh, my first silver and gold eggs. Looks like the brown chickens are the good chickens. Let's go through the mountain path to get to Robin's after we just double check there's no more stray rocks. I don't think so. I don't like this part of the farm. It's hard to get through. We can check the spa area. Maybe there's a rock that spawned up there. Otherwise, we're going to have to buy 33, which is 660. And then we've got everything else for our pond. Nope. Fuck you. Wait. Okay. We're gonna be real quick. We're gonna head to Robin's before we do like all our chores here. We already know there's gonna be no stones up in there. But one thing I remember from Blade's videos, I think it was Blade's, is even on the days that Robin doesn't open up shop, namely Tuesdays, there's a brief moment you can actually use her shop when she's walking by her desk. So if we get ready, we can get in and use her services before she fucks off for the rest of the day. Okay, so I see why when Marnie's not there you can't buy animals. That makes sense. She has to, receive the money, take it there, and names and all that stuff. But since Robin doesn't even start on your project until the following day, why can't I just leave the supplies there and say, hey, here's what I want, here's where I want it. Granted, I'd have to leave the extra money for rocks. Anyways, just a stupid little rant from a stupid little person. Robin might have already left. Whatever. It's so dumb. like they all claim to be hurting for business, but then they all take freaking copious amounts of time off. And ah, eat shit, Lewis. Robin hadn't left yet. Hold, please. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. $9:40. That is when I need to be in there. Okay. So from our last attempt, we know I have more time to lollygag than I thought. Why can't I clean up these piles of driftwood? Or, harvest them? Or anything with them? Like, those lame decorative bushes, yeah, I can kind of see why they have to be left alone. They've been there for years, they got deep roots, whatever. They're pretty. That's a pile of trash sitting on my property. This is just gonna be more fertilizer I can't use. Okay. Let's clear our inventory. Grab our algae and seaweed and our stones. I guess she could be down the dungeon. Nope. Just edgelord. Where is she then? Oh, she was still in bed. How gross is it that no one ever showers in this game? Heck, the only bathroom is in the spa. We're gonna put it over here too, probably. Hmm. Cost most of my money, but it was worth it. We can put our snail friends in there so they can start making us algae. I might look up the best number of them to put in there. Not that I'm gonna be allowed to fish any out. Well, I don't think that gives you experience. And besides, it's probably still just having a full pond of 10 that gives you the best chances at algae. Well, we've got a geode. Let's crack this bad boy open. Earth crystal. I'll hold on to it. Not for anyone but myself. For mayonnaise machines. I'm sorry, Lewis. You don't hear me saying that anytime you talk. Ow. Kick my desk. Trying to get comfortable. Two whole clay. Wow. Two whole clams. An actual wow. Two coral. Another one. Wow. And only one. Less of a wow. But all those together should help to offset the fact that I have no money. I won't be able to put a sign on the fish pond which I still think is dumb that it doesn't just show you to begin with. But with how infrequently I get rocks, how infrequently I get stone and wood, it would probably be a waste of resources to make one. Since they can be checked other ways. I didn't even realize the dog was still in here. I thought he wandered off. No, he just woke up from his nap, shook his little collar, and scared me. Good boy. Good dog. Okay, play. Okay, I can give another present to Abigail, so I should go do that. I don't remember if I did the traps. Oh, never seen that line dialogue before. There you are. Well, you're 4 hearts, but you haven't caught up to Linus yet. Disappointing. Yes, I did remember to bait the traps. You, you're telling me this box of fertilizer is just as valuable as a piece of moss. That's that's some shit. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cow says moo. I thought I saw another rocket there. Also, I don't know if I know how to make a sign. Oh, no, you do. It's only 25. I might be able to, I should be able to spare the wood. None of my, more, not current, because they're technically a current project. None of my more pressing projects really need wood right now, I don't think. Okay, so you're only worth 40. You are worth 65 per mushroom, basically. That's a lot better. It's not something I can make, at least not yet. So now that we've got a fish pond on the way, and we have no seaweed or green algae saved up at all, I think our next project is Joja Mart. So we'll get all that done just over time through our money. Probably start with the getting the quarry bridge fixed. Then I need to see what panning, because you can upgrade the pan now. Ooh, that might not be a bad idea for extra resources. But it'll be the quarry first, then I don't know, maybe it will be the pan next, and then the what is it called? Greenhouse. What else is there? Well, the friendship one doesn't exist through Joja because you're kind of betraying the community doing it. Whoops. There's the bridge, minecarts. That's the last one. That'll be the last one for sure. Because I do not need them that much. I'm not allowed in the mines. There's a couple, like the one to over to Clint's side of town would be nice, sure, but I don't really need that. But the quarry is going to be our main source of mining experience. Basically until I hit level 10 in mining. Okay, so fish pond says it takes 2 days. Does that include the day you go to buy it? Basically, is it going to be done tomorrow or the day after? Where am I going? Maybe I should start saving up the regular quality grapes and spice berries to be dried out. Especially since I'm actually starting to make an okay amount of money. Storm's approaching, that sucks. Oh, excuse me, phone call. Alright. Um, This will probably be the last day for the stream this afternoon. I'll try again for something tonight. But I will not be streaming tomorrow. As I mentioned earlier in the week or last week, working on moving, and my dad took tomorrow off to lend a hand with some of the bigger pieces of furniture that we're going to try to get moved around. So, and on top of that, folks are working from home tomorrow, so I'm not going to have the privacy I like for streaming. Okay, grab our snails. Snips and snails and puppy dog tails. I've got enough money, I can go buy the stuff to make a sign. After we throw in some snails. Although, now that I'm thinking, with where I put it, I'm not going to be able to see the sign. I need to move it too. But hey, fish pond. We got fish pond, we got coop. We got our crab pots. Oh yeah. Things are looking up. You can move the house? Hmm. Yeah, we'll go right there. It's along the way as we search for our stuff. It's more wood than I need for a sign, but gonna need more wood anyways for other stuff in the future. At the end of the month, I'll chop any sticks and stones that are on the ground. You hope I don't get tan this summer. Don't worry, you won't. No one ever changes. Nice. 4 gold coral. They're only worth 120 each, but every little bit helps. Come on, tree, explode again. I don't know if I got all the trash cans. I've been moving around weird today. I did not get these trash cans. And it didn't even matter. Oh, there's one more, right? I swear, for the next time I stream this, I'm gonna actually look up what the uh, spawning conditions for the extra rocks and sticks on the ground is on the farm. Because if it is what I think it is, which is rocks spawn sticks and sticks spawn rocks, I'm gonna leave all the rocks alone and just harvest sticks. So that way I actually get some wood, since we'll be getting the uh, quarry soon, in air quotes. But yeah, no stream tomorrow. I'll try again for something tonight. Yeah. Apart from that, I'd be back Tuesday. Although, who knows? Depending on how much we get done over the weekend as far as moving goes, I might be setting up in the new house, the new-ish house, uh, and be on my own for a while. But we'll see. It kinda depends on how things go. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Well, let's get that sign built. I made a little fucky wucky. Good kitty. Two whole snails. Anyways, thanks for coming by, even though no one's been here. Let's see how much cash we made, and then I'm gonna sign off. How much extra are my fancy eggs worth? An extra 12. Oh well, it'll add up over time. Anyways, I will catch y'all later. Take it easy. And goodbye.